What's this? Due to system changes, your account verification is required. We apologize for inconvenience. Sincerely support a system.
You're on? Are you on right now?
Yeah. Hey, Ashley, does it show I'm on Whatnot? Everything look good on Whatnot? You see that? What's Hell Prio? Don't click on it. Don't click on that link. No, I'm talking about it. People on there. So there's some spam on there. How do I put you as a and you can get rid of that.
Poke my face there.
Allow to moderate.
Yeah.
Okay, can you block that AI thing? That Hell Prio. Welcome to Whatnot seller support. That's weird. And they put a link to click on. Don't click on that funky link from Hell Prio. Don't click on it, guys. Phantom's gonna.
It's not making it disappear. They block it.
It doesn't let you block it?
It does say you can block it.
Yeah, block it. Block it good. Hi, Nancy. All right, let's do it. No? All right. So there's a weird AI comment over there, and I was like, what? That's a weird spot for Whatnot to be messaging me. Glenn, let's go. Thomas Kramer in the house. Spam. Don C. the CUDA. Don't click it, guys. Don't click it. Click it or ticket. Here we go. Sapphire 2. Where's Keith Brewster's million? Where's Keith at? Where's KB? Good morning, everybody. We got Phantom in the house helping me out today. Phantom GPK. There we go. Let me turn that over here. This is Sapphire 2. How do you do? This weekend's pretty laid back. We have our regular 3 breaks today. Next weekend is when the wheels come off. We got MLB 3. By the way, MLB 3, it will be, we got a Barf and Bart 162B. 162B. Who's on the 162? That's Robin, the great Robino, 162B. Barf and Bart. That's a 41 out of 75. 41 out of 75. Next weekend will be the second to last MLB 3 break. Second to last. There is a Raz. There is a Raz that's live right now. If you want to win Mike Trout or I think it's Alvarez. I think it's Alvarez is the other one. If I'm not mistaken. But that break will take place next Sunday, and then we got a monster Whatnot show. It is we'll call it the Black Friday on a Sunday. Gonna run everything. Dollar starts on some good stuff. You guys will see. You will see. Yeah. It'll be some good stuff. So if you want some sealed product, or if you want to play in some breaks, if you want to see some stuff ripped, wackies, the Woody Allen 125B. I think that's DC on that one, but I got to double check. That is DC, the CUDA right there, 125B, Woody Allen. That is a 50 out of 50 on the bottom end of the bookend right there. DC, nice. Nice one there for you. And that is it for base. This is a Sapphire 2 break. I extended these 1 bonus break. I was going to do red or better next week, and then if we don't hit red or better, I'll open a bonus box. I'm lying. I'm just going to open a bonus box next week. It's our last break. So let's do 11. Next week will be 11 boxes of Sapphire 2 for the final break. Thank you all. That's just a thank you to all of you that have played Sapphire 2 in this bonus round. 160B Formaldehyde. That is Lance. getting a little formaldehyde in his life. 71 out of 99. 71 out of 99 on the 160B. Danny Morris is in his house. Keep an eye on those Baron Aarons. Oh, Baron Aaron. Let's get it. I see Jamie's in his house. Hello, hello. Just take a break here and say hello to everybody. Baron Aaron's joined the party. Andrew Ritter. See you next Sunday, Mr. Ritter. Don't worry about that Hell Prio. He's bugging over there. But good, Ashley, Lance, good morning, or Michael, Glenn got the brunt of it. Thomas Kramer, good morning, everybody. Thank you all for getting up early, watching a little Wake and Break, Sapphire 2 edition, Sapphire 2. So yes, next week there will be a bonus break. I'm just announcing that now. We'll do 11 boxes for the final break, and then that will be a wrap. I'll try to bring it back next summer. Currently, that will be completely out of boxes, completely down to ground zero. So I'll be accumulating more boxes between now and next summer. It'll take me about 6 months. Karate Kate, 94B. It'll take me about 6 to 7 months to accumulate enough boxes. 8 out of 50. 8 out of 50 on the 94B. That was a late pickup by Don C. the Cuda right there. DC is clicking on the Karate Kate. This round of breaks, this is break number 16. 10 box breaks. It has produced 2 one-of-ones and 6 reds so far. So far, because we're not done with this. We just got started with this 16th break right here. That is 4 base cards. So that's not bad. 2 reds. Sorry, 6 reds and 2 one-of-ones. So let's add to that pile. Let's do it to it. But yeah, next week will be the end. Sapphire 5 will continue. Sapphire 1 will continue. 40th will be at the end of the session, 149B. But I will talk about that during the 40th break today. That's James Tyrus on the Incomplete Pete, 149B. 29 out of 99, 149B, 29 out of 99. James T. For those of you that are kind of new watching the break, I try to mention this every week. Nancy, Fancy Nancy, as she's known in some circles, her or Jeremy Keller usually get up early and track with me. Mostly on the first break is Nancy. Nancy volunteers her time to help the community out with these breaks. She tracks them and puts them on a tracker. She's one of many trackers, but she is the main one that assists Calvert Cards. And what's the benefit of what she offers? Well, it allows customers to see on this tracking sheet, because they search high and low for cards for Sapphire, Decapitated Heady, and they put them in a tracker, and it allows customers to see remaining value on spots. 39 out of 75. 160A, 39 out of 75. It strikes again. That's Lance striking a second time. Lance, what's going on with that spot? So now you would know there's one less fuchsia on that spot. If you go to gpktracking.com, you can click on Sapphire 2 breaks, and you can see the remaining life in Sapphire 2. You'll see that we have destroyed the population count of one-of-ones in Sapphire 2. Absolutely blown it away. 4 base cards. So that's the benefit, where you can go and see what's remaining, how many one-of-ones, how many reds, how many oranges, how many purples, that kind of stuff. They also do a little bit of tracking for Sapphire 1, 40th and the chromes. They look for, with 40th and chromes, they're looking for the one-of-ones and the plates and stuff like that for that product. But you can also find Nancy over at JJ's Breaks page on Facebook. She breaks on YouTube and Facebook, and if you need help finding her, she is currently ripping Chrome, I almost said 7, Chrome 3. Liberty, Chrome 3 half case breaks. Once a week, 113B, 45 out of 75. 113B, 45 out of 75. So what is Chrome 3? Well, it's the same, it's just Liberties in Chrome 3. So you could play that spot if it was open. It probably isn't, but if it was open, you could grab that spot in Nancy's break. She rips a half case of Chrome 3 once a week. So reach out to her if you want to play some Chrome 3 action. Boom. Come on. We are on low hanging fruit today. We gotta get some high. We gotta reach a little higher in the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go, baby. How about a green bloated Blair 136B? 136B. That's Mike Horton getting a little bloated, little bit bloated. 47 out of 50. 47 out of 50. 136B bloated Blair. Um, I was talking earlier with Phantom about something. I'll bring it up here. I'll bring it up a few times that it just comes up. Um, I'm a little bit different than some of the other breakers as far as like I do all my breaks Saturday morning, and it's upwards of sometimes 4 breaks on a Saturday, sometimes 5. Sometimes you'll see Sapphire 1, 2, 5, 40th, and MLB 3 all in the same day. That is a formaldehyde again, Lance. Well, we broke even on that one, Lance. We didn't upgrade. 160B, 29 out of 75. 160B, 29 out of 75. Okay. Well, at least we didn't go down, Lance. We stayed even. Next will be a green, I guess, on that character. That is unique. So with that being said, the reason why I bring it up is because Facebook's a lot different than Whatnot. With Whatnot, you go live, people have to pay, and then you get a label, you ship out, and all this stuff. With Facebook, it's still kind of still the wild west a little bit. That is a picky Mickey 99B with payments and tags, and are the tags working? Some people, that's Robert Lambert 99B, picky Mickey. 99B, 1 out of 99, 1 out of 99. You can set your own stuff to where you cannot receive tags. It makes it difficult though, especially if you're one that likes to pay after you've been tagged, or you have to be reminded, that type of thing. So if that's in your wheelhouse, I'd probably suggest don't putting that up, because as a breaker, it's really difficult when I have about 100 participants in 5 breaks or more that have to be notified that, hey, breaking. Because if once I go live with my break Saturday morning, if a bunch of spots aren't paid yet, it really becomes what I call herding cats. It just gets tricky for me. 131A, and to keep track of who has, who hasn't. 83 out of 99, 83 out of 99. So I know some people get annoyed with the tags, and my suggestion is, if the tags are, because it's really the only way other than sending messages, but it's hard to tally and track that stuff. So the tags usually kind of what we utilize on Facebook. But my suggestion, if you don't want tags and they kind of are annoying, would be just pay when the break's posted. So if you pay when the break's posted, you'll be marked and you won't be included in any tags. So every time the break's posted, if you pay then, there'll be no tags. You won't, and so that'd be a way to eliminate the annoying tags. And if tags don't bother you at all, then don't worry about it. And some people are like, I don't even see the tags. I don't even. So I'm like, I don't know how. So it's just a weird system that we have, but I don't know. I don't really have a workaround. Jeremy Keller, Farah Fossil. So my advice, if you don't like tags, 88B, is just pay when the brakes dropped. 3 out of 50. 3 out of 50 on the Farah Fossil. And then that way you don't have to be bothered by it. It just, with me trying to, my head spins. I'll tell you right now, on Fridays, the night before the breaks, I'm thinking of Don Julio, not thinking of how do I track all those. So it gets a little challenging. Once Don Julio enters the gullet, 4 base cards. All right. Final four. Give us something here. Come on, baby. Give us some heat. We're down to the last two. Don't leave us hanging with the heat. Fat Slob Award comes out with a Greta Garbage 141B. I believe that's Mike Horton. That is Mike Horton. 141B. Greta Garbage. 30 out of 99. 30 out of 99. 141B. The other thing is I know back in the day, people would get really annoyed with the at everyone. My page is an action page, and it is something that I will always use on Facebook, on Garbage Pail Kids Alive, the real deal. I know some people on Whatnot go, what is this guy even talking about? Well, if you go to Garbage Pail Kids Alive, the real deal, you'll see what I'm talking about. We run Razzes over there, and oh my goodness, look at that. Dude, look at that. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a sleepy break, and then that guy just falls out of the sky and shits right on you. 137A, Don C. the CUDA. Holy cow, DC. That's a 5 out of 5. Max Axe. That is a heart attack waiting to happen. Holy cow. That's what I call, ladies and germs, a showstopper. That right here. Those are brand new. That is a showstopper right there. That's just insane. That is insane. Don C. the CUDA. Holy cow. I can stop rambling about nonsensical stuff now. We got this to fill the void. 137A. Unbelievable. Woo, doggies. Let's go. Unreal. Just when I was saying, give us something. Holy cow, did it ever. That is Bulls Ira. I got you. Boom. DC. I'd say DC, you went out with a bang, but we still have one more break to go next week. Unreal. Yes. Wow. That is filthy. And there's another hit. Rutherford B. Hay, 131B. Unreal. That Max Axe that's a 10, by the way. 9 out of 75. 9 out of 75, 131B. I know it's a 5 out of 5 DC, but that is a 10. It looks clean. Clean canteen. Centered nicely. Just the right amount of red. A lot. A lot of red. Blood dripping. Holy cow. Boom. So that's red number 7. With another break to go. We still got 3 packs over there to rip. Let's get it. Yes, you did. I was going to say, what do you mean you got 2 packs? 2 reds, you're right. You got 2. KB got 2. DC got 1. Let's see. Ashley got a 1 of 1. An orange Pin Lin 85B. Let's go 85B. I think that's MD in the house. That is MD right there. 85B Pin Lin. That would be a 15 out of 25. 15 out of 25. All right, the break started cold. It's heating up. It's heating up. It heard me just rambling on about some gibberish, and it was like, we need to shut this guy up and give him some hits. Boom. Let's go. Orange. How about a green? Shaggy Aggie 126B. 126B, 49 out of 50. 49 out of 50 on the Shaggy Aggie department. The card holder. Okay, so nice plug for Jeremy Keller. I didn't do that before the red. Jeremy Keller is I'm sure you've seen him on doing some breaks. Right now he's breaking giants. Last night I saw him breaking some giants last night. So Jeremy Keller's a breaker on Facebook. He has a page called Keller's Killer GPK Breaks. And he was nice enough to make that stand for me. He said, you need a double decker. And I was like, sweet. And I tried the first one out. I was like, okay, I tweaked it a little bit and I'll try this one out. I'm like, perfect. Nice and sturdy. You can double deck them. He has my logo, Alive the Real Deal, up there. He has a little Cowboy Calvert up there. 88B, Farrah Fossil. 72 out of 99. 72 out of 99 on the Farrah Fossil. So Jeremy Keller made that for me. He's got a 3D printer. and he was just kind of playing around with it, and he came up with these. I'm like, sweet, I like it. So it works perfect for my breaks. I can double stack them, and yeah. So reach out to Jeremy Keller. I don't know if he's selling them or not. I know he made a bunch of them. I think most of the breakers use them. So give him a shout. Give him a shout. He'll take care of you. I think he will anyway. I haven't talked to him about him for a little bit, but I believe he still has the 3D printer. I believe. That is a who said, he said, keep an eye on the Baron Aarons. Well, there's a fuchsia Baron Aaron right there. 104B. That is a 25 out of 75. 104B, 25 out of 75. Baron Aaron. Let's go. Just like that. Yes, that's a sweetheart there, DC. That is awesome to pull that one. That was sweet to see. I saw it. I saw the color. I'm like, there's no kidding around that one. That's deep red. Like I saw it. I'm like, okay, there's no confusion there. That is some lightning for base. We pulled some nice reds in these. We got some of the big dog characters for sure. Spittin' Spencer, 92B. Phantom GP. You went back to back. Look at you. Phantom GPK went back to back, 92B. 23 out of 99. 23 out of 99. If you guys don't know Phantom GPK is, he's here in the house. Mouse is in the house. He's helping me out today with the break. You can also find him on Whatnot. He's got a Tuesday banging show every Tuesday. He's running 40th and some other fun stuff. So make sure and give him a follow on the Whatnot. That's Phantom GPK. Are you kidding me? We just struck another red. No way. 2 reds, 1 break. Wow. Nailed Neil. 155B. Wow. Unreal. Mike Horton. Wow. Holy cow, that's 2 reds, 1 break. That is a 1 of 5. Unreal. Look at that, ladies and germs. Everybody was dying for that case break. Was it last week? And it was just a shitty case. Like we got like 1 orange out of it. Might go down in history as the worst case break I've ever had. And I was geeking out about the case. And this time we had 10 loose boxes, and everybody's like, ho hum, 10 loose boxes. Well, how about 2 reds in 10 loose boxes? And that's actually 9 loose boxes. We have another one to go. Next week will be 11 loosey gooseys, and then that is a wrap on Sapphire 2. Holy cow, 2 reds. We're up to, is that 8 now? I almost need the little side stand. I don't have my side stand out. Well, we're gonna stand it. Well, that one's. I have one somewhere. I just wasn't planning on a side red. Whoever plans on a side red. All right, here we go. No purples, no golds, no 1 of 1s, but holy cow, we got some banging reds today from OS4 characters. OS4 characters, Mad Max and Nailed Neil. I was going to say another one, Caddy Kathy, 159A. I admit it, I'd probably shit myself if we got 300 Phantoms. Like, geez, get me out of here. 70 out of 75, Fat Slob Award, 159A. Who is that? You, Phantom, again? It Phantom, 3 out of. So you dodged, the red dodged you. 3 out of 4 hits will go to Phantom GPK, but the red danced all around him. It danced in Mike Horton's box right there. Let's go. 4 base. Oh, yes.
Got 1 more chance.
You're saying there's a chance. I am. These boxes have not disappointed. 4 base. Come on, baby. Hit us one more time. Well, we got a teal. Hollywood. 125. Don See the Cuda strikes again on the Hollywood. Hit that one a couple times. That is a 2 out of 99. 2 out of 99 in the 125A. Let's go. 4 base. I will not forget about Sapphire 2, ladies and germs. I won't. It's just going to take me a while to accumulate again the amount of boxes that I'm going to need. Because I love ripping Sapphire 2. And we're still unearthing some awesome stuff. It's not like we're getting this round of breaks has been just dead. We've been getting some stuff. Hollywood, Spit and Spencer, Farrah Fossil, Greta Garbage, Stuff Steven, Picky Mickey, Incomplete Pete, and Formaldehyde. Those are your teals. How about some fuchsias? Caddy Cathy. Oh, they're back there. The black for the rack. Caddy Cathy, Baron Aaron, Rutherford Behave, Formaldehyde, Liberty, Decapitated Hetty, and Barfin with Bart. And then we got Shaggy Aggie, Farrah Fossil, Bloated Blair, Karate Kate, and Woody Allen. A little flat on the purples and golds, but man, oh man, did we find some uppas with those two reds. 3 bonus hits today. Turns out we got an orange, Penlin. We got a red, Nailed Neil. And we got the showstopper, Max Axe 137A. 23 hits out of 10 boxes. Not too shabby. Nice Sapphire 2 break today. Thank you guys all for playing S2, but we're not done yet. You can see the boxes back there. This was not a listed break, but we do have 1 break left. Next Saturday will be it. I still have 2 boxes coming in the mail on Monday, and then that will be a wrap. That'll be 11 boxes. We'll rip those all next week. And if you happen to be sitting on some Sapphire 2 and you'd like to sell them, please reach out to me because I'll be accumulating boxes between now and next summer. And I'm about 170 short from 17 breaks. That's all I'm short is about 170 boxes. Thank you, Nancy. Appreciate you tracking today. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Thank you, Phantom GPK. I'll see you guys in about 10, 15 minutes for some Sapphire 5 case rip. Take care, everybody.